Manel from English Climber. Welcome to today's video, the monthly goals report series. And originally I wanted today's video to be an introductory one to the topic, and then time flew by, so I'm gonna try to do a bundle type of videos, like the introduction, the introductory, and this month's goals, although the month is not over yet. I just hope it won't be too long. So first, I want to go over the importance of setting up goals, how I usually handle it, and the reasons behind this initiative posting a monthly goals report. So I got inspired, re-inspired actually, by Stephen something. I'm bad with names, don't judge me. He made me remember that last November when I participated in a NaNoWriMo, reminded me that when last November I participated in NaNoWriMo, I made myself accountable at that time by turning it into a 30-day video challenge. If you're not familiar with NaNoWriMo, I have my last year's videos scheduled to be uploaded in a few weeks. So by putting myself out there, I felt the duty to report daily. That was crazier than crazy, but I'm happy I've done it and I've gone through that. And if I was to start all over, I'd probably take the same decision. I would have handled it differently, but I would have took the same decision again. And the beauty is you just learn from your mistakes and you try again. The magical sentence. So I didn't care at that time, and I still don't actually, who was watching and how many views I was having. All that mattered is that it served a bigger purpose than what I've initially intended it for. It was a great way to take things seriously and to pressure myself into really following up and getting to it, like getting things done. Now, as a result of an unknown passing craziness, and probably caused by a long period of sleep deprivation, I'm starting this new monthly series to report on the goals that I've set for myself, making it a way to check up on my own self, like self-check, I guess, and see what I've accomplished. I know, I played temporary insanity. So here's the thing. I usually have big chunks of heavy goals I want to achieve throughout the year, and then by some miraculous, subliminal, subconscious force, I manage to work towards these goals without a real action plan. Sometimes it takes longer than a year to accomplish, sometimes less, so I move on to the next big fat goal and try to handle other things around it, like life, for example. It must be my artistic side. I think chances are I do have one of those. I'm not the best at planning, if I'm being completely honest, and I am. I usually am, which is counterproductive. Not planning is counterproductive. Productive. Planning requires writing and then checking. Planning requires writing it down somewhere, and then remembering where you put it, and then checking it out, and then you all have to remember, like, where did I put it? It is just a habit. I think I can acquire this habit. I'm working on it. And it's weird because I'm a very visual person most of the time, so I'm human. Hey, I'm human. I hardly ever lie to myself, and I don't want to look better than what I am. It is what it is, that's the truth, and it's a work in progress. Take this trip, for example. I literally decided I was gonna come over and deal with one of my biggest goals and deal with one of my biggest goals over a week. It was less than a week actually, which isn't the greatest approach. Don't do that. I think I decided on a Monday, checked out the prices online that same night, went to the airplane company and the next day and bought my ticket then, packed 2 days later and was gone late night that the day I packed, or early morning, which is Friday. Crazy. Don't do what I did. I think I just got lucky. It worked for that time. But all the stress generated by that, oh my God. People not knowing and then asking and then all the gossip. Now, people who really know me, and I'm talking about this small limited circle of friends, close friends, they aren't shocked by this anymore. Whenever I disappear for a few days, they ask me, what part of the country or the world are you in? Most of the time though, it's nothing like a vacation plan. I have to go because I have something to do. But anyway, let's come back to the topic. Planning. Most of the time, long-term plans don't work out for me. I work better under pressure, and I hate pressure with every atom in my physical, spiritual, and non-physical self. I know. Don't even get me started on this. So, if say I've planned to come over at the beginning of this year or the end of last year, like I've planned to be here on August 2017, which is August of last year, I'd probably still be back home because I didn't make it last year. Don't ask. I have no idea how this works. Something tells me I don't want to even know. But truth is, some things need to be planned out, and for that, I need to figure it out. Work in progress. Because it's exhausting and a huge source of energy loss. It's just draining to have a goal, then just keep putting it off and not knowing where you're going, how you're doing it. It's just draining. I know I'm a visual person most of the time, and yet I can't seem to keep a planner for over a week. I have to find a way. So I've decided, just like I do for my workshop curriculum, to set up smaller, more doable and reachable goals. Smaller bits, smaller bites. And that's what I advise every English learner who seeks for advice from me, asking me how to do this, how to do that. And although I do apply my own pieces of advice, I don't keep track of it and I just act on the go. I want to change that. It's time for me to change that. My planning is basically reacting almost impulsively. It's energy draining, I'm telling you. So having smaller monthly goals in written form somewhere on my computer and probably on my phone too, and most importantly, knowing I will be having public reports about them is going to give me the right motivation and drive not to stop and waste time inner debating. I do that a lot. I do that more often than I like to admit. Hey, let me know in the comments how you do it. How do you handle your inner demons? Are you a planner? How do you set your goals? Do you visualize them? Do you write them down? What's your technique for accountability? How do you make yourself achieve your goals? How do you keep up? How do you keep yourself on track? I decided and went for a monthly report instead of a weekly one, because weekly one is too short and I want to have enough room for the unexpected. And oh boy, I have a lot of those. They love ambushing me in tight bear hugs. And also, I wanted to do weekly ones to give myself enough room to breathe and tweak around, prioritizing needs and to push up other things, important things, and to be flexible. Flexibility, guys, is vital. And even if this video has 0 views, well, I'll be sad, but even so, by putting time and effort into making them, videos, By putting time and efforts into making the videos, I'm making myself accountable and putting myself out there. And so I'd be more likely to achieve a lot more than usual. I'm tricking myself. The videos are first for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to seem like me, my, and I, but this is the way I'm choosing until the end of this year, at least, to force myself into being accountable. And then, if that inspires you, if there are any views at all, that would be the cherry on the cake. That'd be amazing. I think this video is already longer than what I've planned for, so let me just wrap up in a moment, and might film my August monthly goals right after, although there are a few days still left, but we'll see. And it's probably going to be scheduled after. And honestly, I hope you join me in my new journey and start your own with all the goals you set to yourselves and that you would like to achieve. The more the merrier. So about the schedule. I was thinking of putting a video up in this series every first Friday of every month, which in that case only gives me great timing. Great job on timing, Manel. So I still have so much to do, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, it's this time. Thank you for watching my monthly goals introduction video or introductory video. Please consider subscribing for more video content. Thank you for watching my monthly goals introductory video or introduction video. Please consider subscribing for more video content and let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Give this video a thumb up, please. Leave friendly comments and check out my other videos or put them in a playlist to watch at a later time. Although I don't advise procrastination. And I'd love to connect. Don't ever hesitate to contact me and check out my social media links in the description box below. Thanks again for watching. I will see you in another video. Until then, I'm Manel from English Climber. Bye for now. Check out my social media links. I'm tired. To contact. To contact. C'est pas vrai. You connect with contact.